Warriors video number 2. There is so much XRP news out there. It's getting crazy, Warriors. It's going to be a great day. I first of all want to start out with an attitude of gratitude. I'm just so grateful to be part of this XRP community, the Bearable Bull, XRP Crypto Wolf, Kevin Cage, digital asset investor. I'm just excited to be part of this amazing community. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Gosh. My boy, got him right here. Crypto Mason, Crypto Mason, if I said that correctly. Love you guys. I just want to say I love all of you guys. Just starting out with an attitude of gratitude. Let's get into it, Warriors. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. And if you ever want to be successful at something, you need to repeat it over and over and over and over and over again until your subconscious mind actually knows and sees it as truth, and it will clear the path for you. So I am a heavy believer in XRP. I am not just an XRP maximalist, Warriors. I love all cryptocurrency. I want all cryptos to succeed. I want all YouTubers to succeed. I want everybody in the crypto space to succeed. Why do I love XRP? Because I'm an ex-banker for 12 years, was an executive at a bank. I also went to a CBA executive banking school, and I understand how to scale banks. If I had XRP and I ran a bank, I would have it in my bank right away. It is a solve for cross-border payments and liquidity for banks. Banks are in a liquidity crisis, Warriors. What does XRP do? It frees up capital. And then when we present to you here coming up in the next month, Basel III and what that's going to do for banks, it's going to blow your mind. My research team and I are breaking down Basel III and the switches that banks have to go through in June. It is going to be a very pivotal point in banking, just put it that way. So we're going to do the best we can to break it down for you guys so you can make informed decisions in the crypto space and understand how XRP can solve those problems for banks. So let's jump right into it. It's tons of news, bullish news for XRP. So number one, let's jump right into the news here. So let's go over to first CNBC, Disruptor 50, XRP, Ripple, the company, is number 38 on the Disruptor 50 list for CNBC. So co-founder Chris Larsen, Arthur Bertour, CEO Brad Garlinghouse. We know that Ripple was launched in 2012 in San Francisco. Their funding was $293 million. The valuation is $10 billion. And their key technologies is blockchain, cloud computing, Internet of Things, and machine learning. Industry is fintech. This is really cool. In 2020, they were number 28, and they're still in the top 50 disruptive companies in the world. So think about that just a moment, Warriors. Where would you invest your money? In the disruptors. And what happens with disruptors? Listen to what I'm about to say. Amazon, disruptor, got sued. What happened after they got sued? The people who stuck like a tick on a dog became the richest people in the world. Tesla got sued, both by the SEC. What happened to the people that hung on like a tick on a dog? Became some of the wealthiest people in the world. Remember, when there's disruptive technology or disruptive companies, first, let's talk about finance specifically. They resist it, they sue it, then they regulate it and join it. They resist it, they sue it to regulate it, then they join it, Warriors. We are right now in that icky process of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, where there's a suing. The resistance already happened. They're moving into suing and regulating, and then we get to experience the butterfly coming out of the cocoon because we hung on like a tick on a dog. So congratulations to Ripple, which is connected to XRP, which is number 38 companies in the world in the 50 disruptors by CNBC, and that's amazing. Okay, so I want to show you guys how many people, how many companies, or how many organizations are writing about Ripple. So now I found this PowerPoint presentation, Enabling the Purpose of Driven Organizations. Now this is what me and my research team do all day. We spend 8 to 9 hours research, reading through PowerPoints, going deep down the rabbit hole, using things like Twitter. And then when we find something, we actually go to verify that it's legit. Do we make mistakes sometimes? Absolutely. We're all going down the yellow brick road to find out who the Wizard of Oz is. But I have a research team. That's what we do all day. We look for pertinent things that could help you make an informed decision. We're not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. We're just documenting our journey into the quantum financial system. But we're not just believing a tweet We're not believing just an Instagram post or a TikTok post. We're going deep down the rabbit hole to find good information for you to make a really solid decision on your finances, right? So this is really cool. It's PowerPoint that I found, Enabling the Purpose-Driven Organizations, PAIBS, Leading Sustainability in Digital Transactions. Now, this is really important. So I'm going to type in Ripple up here, okay? Ripple is everywhere, everywhere in presentations. Okay, so let's go right here. We found Ripple. So this section of this presentation is procurement and supply chain operating models are changing the role of finance functions, okay? Adoption of Internet of Things, IoT, in operations and manufacturing using interconnected physical devices to provide more data and tracking protocols through supply chains. This allows faster and more efficient distribution operations together with enhanced quality control. Understanding and being engaged in Internet of Things helps the finance function to work more closely with operations and contribute to supply chain optimizations. Data from Internet of Things, along with other form of big data, is also important in expanding the boundaries of accounting and enabling finance and accounting professionals to potentially add more organizations. Exploration of additional innovation solutions not yet widely adopted in supply chain, such as blockchains and related tools, including Ripple transaction protocol, and being explored by few large organizations to improve supply chain management through greater automation, transparency, and visibility. Currently, the penetration of blockchain appears to be limited to a few use cases, particularly focused on enabling provenances in products and materials. For example, ensuring full traceability, think of VeChain, of other minerals minerals and compliance accredited mining locations. Ripple is being involved in all these high-level conversations, warriors. And so this is going to be a shorter video, but this next part, this is going around Twitter right now. This one part of a presentation, but I'm going to show you the presentation. I'm going to introduce you to the gentleman that built the presentation. So think about this for just a moment. You have Ripple XRP, right? That's in an SEC lawsuit in America. You have Jay Clayton, who left the SEC to go work for a cryptocurrency company. You have Brian Brooks, who headed the OCC, who left the head legal counsel of Coinbase to become the head of your operation of currency control, that regulates your currency. He leaves to go be the CEO of Binance US. Binance US is now in a investigation. This is all by design, warriors. Now we have an SEC lawsuit around Ripple being traded as a security. Right? Remember, they resist it, they sue it, they regulate it, then they release it, and we become very, very wealthy warriors. So let's understand who this gentleman is before I show you this presentation. This is Klaus Martin Lober, L-O-B-E-R, if I said that correctly. He is the head of oversight, European Central Bank, external lecturer. Klaus Martin Lober is head and oversight of European Central Bank. In function, he is in charge of the oversight of financial markets, infrastructure, payment systems, central security depositories, and central counterparties, as well as payment instruments and schemes, such as card payments, schemes, credit transfers, direct debits, or e-money schemes. His area of responsibility encompasses the EBUs, European Central Banks, EU, and globally regulatory policy activities with a focus on safety and efficiency of payments and market infrastructure. Let me repeat that part really quickly. Efficiency, safety and efficiency of payments and market infrastructure, including risk management and cyber resilience. Furthermore, Mr. Lobo is contributing to the global fintech, listen to this, digital innovations, not just in European Union, global fintech and digital innovation agenda, chairing the CPMI working group on digital currencies and co-chairing the CPMI IOSCO working group on digital innovation, looking into relevant developments. Okay, now that we know who Klaus Martin Lober is, let's go a little bit deeper in this tweet that's been floating around. Let's take a look at the presentation that he presented. This is Cross-Border Payments and Cooperative Oversight by Klaus M. Lober. So let's go ahead and come up here and Command F and let's type in Ripple. Oh, here we go. New forms of cross-border and cross-currency settlements. Entry of new players and reaction incumbents. Fintech payment service providers reinventing remittances. TransferWire, Revolt. Alternative connectivity services. Ripple Connect. Response by Swift and GPI. I've been telling you guys that Swift and Ripple are going to work hand in hand. R3, Ripple, Swift, XLM, Algorand, JPM Coin, they're all going to work together, warriors. Use of crypto assets as a bridge currency. Ripple liquidity. Alternatives based on DLT, distributed ledger technology, CLS net. Settlement assets as proxy for CBDCs. Digital token denominated in major sovereign currencies to improve wholesale DVP and PVP settlement in major currencies, fully backed funds held by central banks. Okay, could also be combined with CBDCs, tiered CBDC. Doesn't that feel good to see this, warriors? Ripple liquidity. Where does Ripple get its liquidity from? Xrp. Let me repeat that. Where does Ripple get its liquidity from? Xrp. So you have to ask yourself a moment. So CNBC is making Ripple, or had Ripple, in the top 50 disruptors in fintech and financial technology. This presentation here is being done by enabling purpose of driven organizations. Okay, International Federation of Accountants are talking about Ripple. You got Klaus Martin Lober, who is the head of oversight in the European Bank around digital currencies. His area is responsible for encompassing the European Union's global regulatory policies focused on safety and efficiency of payments and infrastructures. And within his presentation, he's talking about Ripple liquidity and Ripple Connect and Swift. Whereas we've been talking about this for a very long time now. The freight train has left the building, as Rosie Rios said. The freight train has left the building. She said she came on board Ripple because it is one of the only legit cryptocurrencies. That was her words, paraphrasing, obviously. And if you watch the videos that I present to you guys with the thousands of hours of research we do, we found a video with Rosie Rios back in 2000, don't let me speak out of school, 2014, I think it was, where she said that was the last denomination of $100 bills, and her responsibility is to work on the new infrastructure of the new currency. And now all of a sudden she becomes the board of directors for Ripple and Xrp and says it's the only legit cryptocurrency that she believes in. So warriors, are you seeing where we're going with this? We're not trying to get you to believe in XRP. What we're trying to get you to understand is that you are in a new asset class, and you will never have an opportunity like this again in history. You won't. Your kids aren't going to have this opportunity, nor are your kids' kids. Maybe down that line they will, maybe two down the line. But this is the biggest shift in generational wealth. And there's going to be two types of people. I'm going to tell you this over and over again. Rosie Rios took my line. There's two types of people. People that get on the freight train and go for the ride of life, or people that get ran over by it. But the fact is, every single person has to get on the train at some point. And one group of people are going to have their bags packed and are going to be leading and dominating the financial system. And the other ones are just be passengers on the train, complaining and bitching that they missed the biggest shift in generational wealth. You have a choice, warriors. So what I've done, our team has done, is we have surrounded ourselves with 1,800 warriors worldwide, growing about 10 to 25 warriors a day, depending on the day. Now, what we've done is we've created an ecosystem where we share our portfolio, exactly what we're doing in the quantum financial system, exit strategy, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision board creation. And the reason why I talk about this every day, warriors, because I want you to be surrounded by a community that can help you. How often have you talked to family members about it and they look at you like you're crazy? What we've done is surrounded ourselves with like-minded people in a community of 1,800 people. We have a Discord where you can ask questions. We have a research team that you can ask questions to. We have cryptocurrency calls on Thursday. We have technical analysis calls on Friday, leadership calls on Wednesday and Saturday. It's basically surrounding you with a family. The thing is, we don't ever claim to know everything. What we do, though, is if we have a question, we work to find the answer for you, warriors. It's about surrounding yourself, just like Think and Grow Rich, with a mastermind group that thinks like you, that's heading towards the same goals as you. We're not here to make a quick buck. If we're here to do that, we tell people that are trying to get pump and dumps, head over to the gas station, get a lottery ticket, get some scratcher tickets. We're here to build generational wealth from family member to family member to family member, and leave a dent in the universe. So if that sounds like you, then click the link down below, join our private warrior academy. We offer 100% money back guarantee. We're not playing games with your money, warriors. When you come on board, if it's not a mutual value exchange, we immediately refund your money, no questions asked. We're just here to help. We're here to guide you. We're here to lead you. We are not financial advisors. We're just a group of people doing this together. So we appreciate you. Hopefully this information helped you. If we can do anything for you, reach out to us at CoachJV_ on Instagram, and we'll get right back to you. Warriors, rise, let's go.